Hi, my name's Sky, and welcome to mine and my anime-only friend Soul's discussions and breakdown of Undead Unluck Season 1, this time being OP and ED 2 for the, I'd say, final third of Season 1? It's not really halfway, is it? Because there's only 9 episodes left. Opening 2, Love Call, and ED 2, I can't say the name. It's Japanese and it's too long for me to try and say without butchering, but yeah, this is opening and ending 2. We watched this after watching the episode because we wouldn't have been able to discuss anything else, or at least we assumed we wouldn't have, and we was correct, we wouldn't have. I don't want to get too much into how we feel about the opening ED ending, but yeah, I think this might, I don't want to say right now because we're still like fresh to opening 2, but in the minute in the minute I'm loving it more than opening 1. You know, I love opening 1. Zidoichi is amazing, but Love Call, it's giving me expectations, and as a manga reader, some of the things I've noticed in this, David Productions, yo's fucking cheeky with it. Yo's cheeky with this shit, David Productions. What the fuck? But yeah, this video is going to be broken down into 3 sections. There's the first section, which is going to be the opening. The second section, which is going to be the ending, which is much shorter discussion than the opening. And then manga reader section, where I'll go through both, again, opening first and ending first. Just talking about like things I, as a manga reader who knows what's being covered in this opening, wants to point out, because I want to point out David Productions' cheekiness. I'm sorry, I just gotta. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this, because oh man, this opening's so good, man. Please stick around for the video, because it's so good. Oh, that fucked.
Yeah, that went hard.
Oh, that
we literally get Hydrogen Baby.
We get Hydrogen Babied. Oh, that fucked. That.
It really does. Also, now I think the season ends with. I think the season ends with that fight now. Don't know how that happens.
What fight?
Andy versus Victor.
I will say, I didn't want them to show Victor in the OP, because it's kind of like the Suga thing. Like, when he shows up, it's hype.
Yeah.
And I kind of like them showing up to be sudden. However, the animation of them fighting, I'm gassed! I'm gassed!
Really good. Also, the song as well.
Oh, Love Call fucks.
It does.
Oh my god, I'm going to be blasting that shit when it gets on Spotify.
Oh yeah, no, this entire OP goes hard as fuck.
Oh, it fucking does. Also, I've just noticed, where is it? Fuko's got the gun.
Yeah, she's got the fucking, she's strapped up.
Oh, I love that fucking title card.
The title card goes really hard. That's the bottom one's a destroyed city. No, they both are.
They both are.
One's just the underside.
They're both on the underside. Oh, right, no. Yeah, once Undead's underside, unlocks the top side.
Yeah.
That's cool. With God in the background. Oh, man.
Hell yeah. Also, just all of these shots go hard. We get everyone's weapon.
Ooh. Ooh. It's a lot more for traditional OP than the first one.
It is, but it does it really well.
It does it so fucking well.
It doesn't go with the weird trippy stuff
with the visuals and whatnot, which I'm more than fine with. I think the visuals from the first one, it's just like, it was covering so many different arcs. They wanted to show them in a way, but also like kind of focus on Andy and Fuko in like the visuals, showing them who they are and whatnot. Here, because like, we've only got like 2, maybe 3, depending on 1, how you split in the arcs, and 2, where the season ends, arcs left. So they focus mainly on, I mean, they mostly focus on Andy versus Victor.
Yeah. My I just want to know who that art bitch is.
You want to know who the art bitch is?
Yeah, no, she seems awesome.
Wait a minute, let me pull them up.
Yeah, her. I want to know who she is.
This was one of the shots I saw, this person, which is understandable.
I want to know who this is.
I wonder what is that on.
She's just chilling in a tracksuit.
Oh, I know exactly what. Oh.
Also, that P looks really good.
I think that's just a shing. Yeah, it's not supposed to be a P. It's supposed to be a shing. It just so happens to look like a P.
It just looks really good in general.
Yeah.
I'm happy about it. If that looks like that in the actual like episodes.
Oh,
That's going to be really good. That thing was weird. I think her ability is to draw things into reality, and she drew that into reality.
you think that's what her negation is?
Yeah,
What negation would that? What should be negating then?
the wall in between. She negates that like wall.
The fourth wall.
Yeah, no, she negates that wall in between like art and paper, and art coming to life.
I think that's the fourth wall.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, there's so much here. There's so much here. Oh, luckily there isn't a shot that's made me want to blow my own head out. However, I'm fine with that because I don't want the IP to be too good.
Yeah.
But yeah, the animation of Victor. So yeah, Victor reappears.
Yeah, apparently not in Andy's body.
Do you think this isn't in Andy's body?
No, it isn't.
Okay.
I think a chunk of Andy comes off and Victor's like, nah, fuck this, and then regenerates that part of it.
Okay. But then the fight itself,
yeah, he's got...
That's some fucking Tengen versus Gyutaro!
No. Do you want to know
We're getting Tengen versus Gyutaro, but good writing!
Yes. But something else as well. He's got the Dead Man Wonderland, like, arm scythes.
Yeah?
Yeah, you know the dude in Dead Man Wonderland who has the arm scythes?
I think it's been a bit since I've read the series,
He's
but I
one
think...
of the cooler characters in the show. And he has those.
Yeah, and then this was one of the shots I saw just because when I skipped the OP when I watched on my own last night, I accidentally skipped to the very end, but...
That ending shot goes so hard.
Oh, man. Oh,
It's just good in general.
Is this recency bias or is this better than Zoroichi?
I don't think it's better than Zoroichi.
I don't know.
I think it's like up to fucking standard. I say that.
Oh, it's definitely
it's up to standard.
on par minimal.
Yeah, on par minimum.
Okay. There's just something I was curious about, but okay. I would say I prefer Love Call, like the song Love Call over Zoroichi.
I'm not sure yet.
That's fair. However, do I like one more than the other? Do I like one more than the other? Oh God, I know.
They're really good.
They're both so good.
It is on par.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's up to fucking standard. The OPs are going really hard.
Yeah, the OPs ain't missed yet.
We get some hydrogen baby action as well.
Oh, that shot of Jeez opening up her eyes. What's that closing? I don't know what it is, but I like it's shown a lot of visuals of like.
She just blows up. Some Shreeze action under that thing. She's on a fucking broom.
Oh, well, yeah, you get to see Latler's. Latler always eats in her outfits.
She does.
Her outfits always eat.
She's got like the same level of style that Android 18 has.
Yeah.
I like her. She's in a fucking tracksuit with a pen. That's my energy right there. I fuck with that. This is just this is gonna be good.
There was something I noticed in this OP that is so sneakily hidden.
Okay.
Holy shit. They're being fucking cocky. They hid something in this OP that's so fucking cocky. So cocky. That's some ball of shit.
I have no clue what this is.
What, the thing I'm talking about?
No,
Or...
I should.
No, you shouldn't. It is. Also, I need to go back and double check to see if I saw what I fucking saw.
Yeah.
But oh my god, this... Oh no, this is just getting me excited now. This fight needs to live up to the hype it's set.
It's gonna be... I pray that it's got some Tengen versus Gyutaro.
Oh man.
Because it's looking like it does.
If it's got that same level of hype, then it's over. It's over for the industry.
It is.
Game, set, match.
Ayo.
I'm sorry, I'm getting so fucking
this is good. This is that good shit.
This is that good kush. There's one other thing I'm curious about, if they were cocky enough to hide in here. But that's all I need to go by frame to see if they did.
Yeah.
Because that would be something hidden.
This is just delicious, though.
This is just.
I love this OP goes very hard. I like that it's a bit more traditional. It plays that to its benefit a lot.
I think this something I'm gonna have to think about when this season 1 ends. But I think this is my new favourite OP out of the two.
Okay.
I think this beats Ichi.
I'm saving my verdict.
I'm saving my final verdict, but for now, we made the right call in not watching this before the episode.
We wouldn't have shut up.
We wouldn't have fucking. We wouldn't have been able to focus on the episode.
It would have been horrible. We wouldn't have shut the fuck up.
We still have the ED to watch.
We do.
Oh, we have the.
I don't know if it's going to be better than the other one.
Then
I
me.
Really.
Nobody was
likes
very
the
good.
Visuals on that.
Yeah. So that's going to be the same video. So cut back to. Not as good as the first ED. I kind of agree with you on that.
No, it's not. But the shots are pretty. I'll give them
Shots
that.
are pretty.
But they do stick on them very, very long.
They do.
It's an ED, I get it. But the first one hit home a lot more.
Yeah.
Also, I'm pretty sure that is an orb weaver, and that has some symbolic, like,
I don't know
bullshit.
I don't know what fucking orb weaver is.
Spider. It weaves a lot of webs.
Maybe there are some shots in this that hit for me. Especially one.
Yeah, I like the Shui shots. It definitely told me that Victor and Shui's
that's a
they were chilling at some point. Which is really nice. That's like the redeeming quality of the ED for me, though.
fair.
That's its redeeming quality. It's not as good. It's not bad. The song's good.
Yeah,
But it as a whole doesn't quite live up to the first one. But it's not bad by any means. I won't be complaining about this ED.
weirdly enough, they're sat same rubble that Andy was sat in the first ED, which is a visual visual they're reusing that I like connecting the two together.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about the CD.
I like the style here.
I like the style too. It's just again holds on some of the shots a bit long for me.
Yeah, no, me too. I won't be complaining when it comes on. It's a good ED,
Yeah,
but it's not as good as the first one.
first one is better,
But it's still good.
but there's some visuals in here that I do particularly like a bit more for specific reasons.
Yeah.
Can't get into yet, but
That's for Manga Readers. But yeah, I liked it. It's good. I'm not going to complain when it comes on. I'm going to miss the old one a little bit, but still good.
Here's what it is. We really should have done this before the fucking OP because I can't stop thinking about the OP.
The OP's very, very good.
Ah,
Anyway, ED.
ED.
It's just got some good shots.
It lets you know it has them good shots because it don't cut off them quick enough.
No. It's got good shots.
Yeah, it does look beautiful though. I will
pretty.
say that, and the song is a banger. It's just I do prefer the first one more.
Yeah,
I will say that.
I just really likes the first one a lot.
But there was some shots in here I like more than some of the shots from the first ED, just because I'm like, damn, I know that what that means.
Hell yeah. To be fair, I don't mind keeping this one short, just because I don't have the most to say about it. It's got good shots. A lot of them I do like. It sticks on them a little too long, but like it's got a good song, good shots. It's a good OP. I prefer the first one because I like the song and the visuals a lot more.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's where I'm at.
Alright, so this is the manga reader spoiler section, which is obviously going to have spoilers for the second half of Undead Unluck Season 1 for what the section that this OP covers. And actually, no, there's a bit more I could talk about, but I'll keep this strictly for the latter half of Season 1. So when Season 1's all said and done, you can go back here and check my opinions out on this here. But yes, OP2. As a manga reader who knows what's going to be coming on later this season, I fucking love this OP. I had obviously fears going into this. One of them was showing off Victor, which they did. They did quite a bit actually. his section takes up nearly a third of the opening, which I personally aren't complaining about. I have seen some people complain. I personally don't mind it at all, but I still would have preferred had he not showed up, or like showed up in a very like subtle, cocky way, kind of like with some other things that they did in this opening. I'm sure if you go back and watch the OP section, I'll put the timestamp for the exact moment here, but I kept it in for a very specific reason, and I played the OP in the bottom. You can see in the moment I noticed something. You can see in the moment I noticed the big spoiler that they hid in this OP, which is, as Tatiana explodes, I'm going to pull up frame by frame, but you can see Dries and Victor stood across from each other. And it's specifically short-haired Dries, which is Dries that we see later on this season in the flashback that Victor has. David Productions, I'm keeping my eye on you. I'm keeping my eye on you, DP, because this kind of bullshit, that's cocky. That is fucking cocky hiddenness. They are on screen for exactly like 14 frames. They are on, and to be fair, them being like eligible to like understandable BLCs, like they are eligibly like being able to read them on screen for about 8 frames, so like just over a tenth of a second. That is cocky. Okay, I was able to notice it after like a third rewatch, mainly because it's Dries. Dries is the reason I noticed, because like I know that design. So luckily hasn't seemed to have picked up on it, which, to be fair, we are always distracted by fucking Hydrogen Baby Tatiana, which that's just become a gag between me and him. We fucking love Hydrogen Bomb Tatiana. It's so fucking funny. And I think there is 2 reasons. Oh, wait a minute. Must be on Tatiana just before she explodes. I've been confused as to why Tatiana explodes, but like, the explosion happens, and then the explosion recedes in on itself, and the Earth is there with Victor and Dries. That's their fucking subtle way of hinting towards the loop. That's them fucking hinting towards the loop. They did that a little bit in Zero Ichi with like, you see that singular frame of Victor, and there's also like ones of like the Earth exploding. Well, that's all I thought they were doing, like reference towards the Earth's destruction and the looping one. That's why Tatiana explodes, to create a fire that reforms into the Earth. David Productions, you hid 2 fucking spoilers. Dries and Victor having a past relationship, which I went ahead and shown straight up in the ED. I'm not too keen on that, to be honest. I think that's just a bit too blatant, but they hid Victor and Dries and Ragnarok in the fucking opening in the same goddamn shot. Same fucking shot. David Production, Mr. Production. David, let's have a talk. Let's have a fucking talk. I just want to speak real quick, because you're getting too cocky. You're getting too fucking cocky, and I like it. Holy shit. Yeah. Huh, fucking hell. They used Tatiana to hide 2 major spoilers. I fucking love that. That is ingenious. And that was the first thing I noticed. But there's a second thing I noticed after we quit recording. A other cocky spoiler teaser that it's a bit more blatant, but I didn't want to go back and check while I was here with Sol, because I think he might have noticed it. But this shot right here with everyone's weapons, Killer's G-Liner's here. And not only is the G-Liner here, look at the bottom. That's Life is Strange. That's the fucking thing that made Rip a baby, and it's going to make him an adult again. That's even more blatant. And that's fucking cocky. That's just straight up the cocky one. I fucking hate that. And I love it. Because this is just straight up showing it. This is just straight up showing the G-Liner and the Life is Strange. And I think Life is Strange is the more grievous one here, because that is an artifact we've already seen. So if you look at that and remember Life is Strange, or at least the fucking circle thing Rip had in his trousers right here, you'll be able to make that connection. G-Liner, that's just something you ain't seen yet, except for later in this OP where you see Anna on with it. Though, yeah, you just straight up see it. You just straight up see it. Damn, David. Obviously, again, it's hard to fucking see. Like, the detailed version of it is on screen for, so like 10 frames. A 1/6 of a second the detailed version's on screen for. God fucking damn it. David Productions. I love that. Like I'm joking saying I love it. How sneakily they're spoiling stuff in here, because it's the only reason I can pick up on it is because I'm the manga reader. I know this shit. I have every chapter of Undead Unluck screenshotted and saved on my fucking computer. I got this shit on lock, so I can see this stuff. And other people on the server, I bet, have seen this. Anime onlys can't pick up on this stuff, and that's the good kind of spoilers. That's the spoilers you fucking do. It's this kind of shit. Then the two blatant spoilers. Those are the two blatant spoilers. Showing off G-Liner and Life is Strange in the shop with like weapons fighting against Apocalypse in Mount God, and just Juiz and Victor being stood across from each other as the Earth reforms beyond them. That's 4 whole ass fucking spoilers in 2 shots. That's too subtle for anime only to pick up. I love that. I adore that. Those are genius, cocky spoilers that are great. But there's some other stuff in here that I want to talk about. Specifically, the other thing I didn't want them showing off, which was Billy's betrayal, which happens next episode. They show it off in the most subtle of ways that I love. First of all, that the shot going around the round table and whatnot, it only ever really shows like 1, maybe 2 negators at a time as it swings around in a normal shot, obviously except for the one of Andy, Fuko and Chikaro sat together. But then as it goes around on the swoop round on the other side, it specifically holds a different angle to show Reese, Tatiana and Billy all in once, because they're 3 of the big people in Billy's betrayal. That's obviously Reese, leader of the Union, that is forced to reveal her hand and whatnot. Billy, the betrayer, and Tatiana, someone who has a close relationship to Billy because of their familial bond with each other. And not only do they show off like that, they show off here again with the parallel with like the cutting from Reese, which I said I couldn't tell what she was looking through in the original thing. I've gone back. Pages of a book. We both know what a book it is. But yeah, going through the pages of the book closest, and then it shows Billy again. Again, showing them 2 right back to back from each other and cleverly disguising it. Just showing it off as Billy feeding Tatiana. Using Tatiana to hide 2 massive fucking, 3 massive spoilers. It's so fucking good. The way they use inconspicuous shots to hide these spoilers. This might be me reaching a bit like, here's Billy's betrayal, and it is a focus of the next couple of episodes. So I think that was very intentional of showing Billy and Juiz, like, first of all, showing the angle in a way to show them right fucking next to each other, and then going from a shot of Juiz to a shot of Billy. I think is the best way they could have gone about hinting towards Billy being a bit important in this arc. Then there's this bit here, hinting towards learning a bit more about Rattler and Rib. And again, Rattler's fucking outfit, goddamn, she eats in her outfit. And then Bunny, the fucking goat, the goat of this series. We love Bunny. We love Bunny. We fucking adore Bunny. Bunny is peak. And then also, talk about fucking Alice Broomstick here. They've just straight up made it a different colour. But we get to see her broomstick in chapter 52's colour page. It's like a silver metal here. They've just made it like a rose gold here. No complaints. That's just something I noticed. And then we got the main girl themselves, Anna Un. I was so curious if they were going to show... there's no way they weren't going to show Anna Un. What I was curious about is if they were going to show Akira in the trailer, in this OP. And from what I can see, Akira does not make any appearances in this opening, which I am more than okay with. I thought they might have had them, I don't know, like, sneakily hidden in the background, like, I don't know, on the shot of Anna Un, if, like, you could see in the background, you'd be able to see Akira, but no, Akira doesn't appear anywhere in this trailer. I'm down with that. I'm fine with that. But Anna Un, I was so curious what Soul's reaction was going to be to Anna Un, because while I've gone in the past saying on record, even to Soul's face, I think Victor's going to be Soul's favourite character, like, overall. I think Anna Un and Akira, because they share the same slot. When you say favourite character, their favourite character, they share the same space. I think they're going to be one of Soul's favourites. Like, in the top 3, I'd say. And here's reaction here. I understand mistaking Anna Un for a gal. I do. Anna Un is so gender coded. Anna Un is non-binary gendered as shit in the design. And it's gonna be so funny when Soul realizes, nah. Soul realizes that Anna Un is one. Oh my god, they're not even simming for a fictional character, they're simming for a fictional character that's fictional in the series itself. That's fucking funny. The fact that Soul thinks Anna Un is a girl is fucking hilarious to me. I don't blame him, but it's funny. It's funny. I'm gonna love that when Phil find out. Oh, that's a guy drawing himself as a guy. Still would. That's fully what I expect his reaction to be. And then we get a first look at Autumn, which honestly nothing to complain about. This is obviously the first phase of Autumn. We get the second phase later on, but like, yeah, there's nothing really to say here. We barely see Autumn because despite it being the Autumn arc, Autumn's not really the focus. So it's not much to say here. I like the design. It looks cool. The colouring looks sick. Nothing much to say on here. But then we get this shot of Andrew's book with each of the pages being either different moments that we've seen so far in the series or we're yet to see. Obviously, the first page you can barely see on screen being from episode 2 where Shen fucks off, leaves him alone. The one afterwards being episode 3 where Andy and Fuko was sailing across the sea. Third one being the UFO Gina had. Fourth one, I think it's the beach where... I think that's supposed to be like the beach of South Lake Baikal, because these all seem to be in order. After that is the bar where Andy and Fuko spoke afterwards, like just post Gina. So Gina gets 3 pages here. Huh. There's obviously Union Table, Longing, which obviously not only is the spoiler arc, but also an arc yet to come. So that's a double meaning, and I like that that's the one that's zoomed in a bit more. Then I think that's the... Oh, wait a minute. I weren't sure on what this page should just after Long is, but that's the fucking field Andy lands on, and ain't it? I don't know what else that could be, because after that, Chika's classroom, but that shot beforehand, I have no idea what else that could be. That one's the one that's out of order, weirdly enough. Huh. And then obviously we get the city where Fuko and Andy first meet. As far as I know, we don't know what city that was, but yeah, we get to see, and the like last 30 seconds, the final third, Andy versus Victor. Like we say a lot, this has us excited for Andrew versus Victor. This is obviously like the main fucking fight, because once again, it's an arc centered around Enuma, and Victor's on the main fight of it. My guy, let the Uma shine. My brother in Christ. We see Victor here, Victor versus Andrew. I'm so looking forward to this fight, man. Undead versus Undead is one of the best fights of this series. Obviously, because you can go apeshit with it. It's 2 hyper regeners fighting with some of the most unique hyper regen fighting styles and ability users in fiction. Like, they're so fucking good, and I can't wait. I hope David Productions does that fight. Just like how they did Andy versus Gina. We haven't had another fight to get that kind of love. And if there's to be another fight, if there can only be one more fight, it has to be Andy versus Victor, because they can go fucking ape shit with it, like they fucking do here with that final fucking like just flurry of sword clashes that they have with their fucking dead blades. Like, oh god, and it's not just dead blades being used. Like, obviously, it's the fucking dead glide as well that they're both using. Although we don't see Victor use it in the manga, but obviously it's one of Andy's main things, like traversion modder. We also get to see Victor fucking with a fucking massive fucking deadline that Andy ducks under. It's so good. And then the fist coming through, punch him to look up, hitting the meteorite. I think that's their way of hinting towards Unluck Parts Bullet, which if that's the case, I'm down with that. But Andy versus Victor it already had expectations for me. As a manga fan, I had my expectations for it. They did lower a bit after the Rip fight, But now, after seeing this, my expectations have raised higher than they were before. I know, don't get your expectations up too high. I can't fucking help it. Andy versus Victor, they can do so fucking much with it. They can do so much with it to make that fight fucking hype as shit. Especially because it just makes the moment afterwards, chapter 46, one of the best chapters in the series, hit that fucking much harder. And honestly, man, these 9 episodes are gonna be fucking superb. And this OP makes me believe that all the fucking more. The autumn arc is highly regarded by us manga readers as one of the best fucking arcs in the series. And damn, David Productions is making it seem like they are absolutely gonna live up to the fucking hype. Okay, so I'll just like skip back to a bit early in the OP because I want to talk about a specific shot. And I just found out there's another minor spoiler hidden in this OP. I was going to talk about how this shot of Juice versus Burn has how it could be one of 2 places, but I know exactly what moment that Juice versus Burn is because you can see Stonehenge here in this shot. Damn, I've only just noticed that. I mean, the stones are on screen for like what 6, 7 frames. But yeah, Juice versus Burn, that's obviously okay to the next few episodes. I think season 1 isn't ending where I predicted, which I'm fine with. I'm fine with it ending a bit earlier. Obviously, no. Would have preferred my ending spot, but that's just me, you know. I still have to talk about the fucking ED. There's not much for me to say about the ED. It's, like we said, it's a good ED. I do think it holds on some of these shots for way too fucking long. Like, the fact that I can hit the skip button 3 times before I skip on to the next shot for some of these is a bit absurd. Like I said, don't like the fact that they spoil Victor injuries here. I know it's an ED and it's not as much watched, but me, Soul, and I'm assuming a lot of people like to watch an ED in the first time around just to see what it is. I'm not keen on them spoiling that, especially because when they hit it so well in the opening, it seems even more ludicrous. But yeah, there's 2 specific shots that I want to focus on. It's this one of Fuko looking to the side to see Resident Billy walking away. It has like, okay, that's when these shots of Fuko are, like her walking past the old river, her on this drawbridge. It's with the time that she spent adventuring with OG Andy. But the shot that fucking hits me the hardest, the shot that just hits me in my fucking soul, this final shot of Fuko closing the book. Because 1, it's kind of in reference to chapter 1 where she, time to kill myself. But second of all, it's obviously in reference to chapter 46, See You in the Here and Now, when Fuko and Andy kiss again, the book closes and they return to the real world after experiencing Andy's life in the book. That's what I'm seeing that as the main reference to, which, fuck, I genuinely think this shot, if they didn't go with the Andy versus Victor being the finale to the OP, if they decided to do that as a little clip thing, I think this could have worked so fucking well as in the final shot of the OP with Fuko closing the book. Oh, this is good stuff. I've said what I've said about an ED. I think it holds on the shots too long, but man, this final shot fucking hits. It hits home for me. I love it, and I think this would have made an amazing final shot to the OP. But that's my manga. I say manga. That's my final third of season 1 Yap Fest over. Fucking 26. I could make this a whole separate video on its own. Fucking hell, this video is going to be like 40 minutes. Oh well, re-upload it, re-ball. If you are a manga reader watching this now, or if you're an anime only popping back, after season 1's done, thanks for listening to me yap for so fucking long. Hopefully I'm going to be able to cut this down to like 24 minutes at least. But yeah, thanks for watching. The OP2 is so fucking good. I'll give my final third on which one I prefer once season 1 ends. But in a minute, it's just beat out Zidaichi. ED2, I still say Nomi is better than Kono Aini Kanomon I fucking butchered that, but whatever. Oh man, OP3 and ED3 have got ED3 less, but OP3's got expectations now. It's got especially because it's my favorite arc of the series. I've got expectations for it now. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're looking forward to what's to come in the future from the openings for Undead Unluck, as I am.